Identifying rules and goals. Of course, the logical verbal left brain becomes important also as you attempt to capture your right brain images, feeling, and pictures in the words of a written mission statement, just as breathing exercise helps integrate body and mind. Writing is a kind of psychoneural muscular activity which helps bridge and integrate the conscious and subconscious mind. Writing distills, crystallize, and clarify truth and help break the whole into parts. We we each have a number of different roles in our life, different areas of capacity in which we have responsibility. I may, for example, have a role as an individual, a husband, a father, a teacher, a church member, and a businessman. And each of these roles is important. One of the major problems that arises when people work to become more effective in life is that they don't think broadly enough. They lose the sense of proportion, the balance, the natural ecology necessary of effective living. They may get consumed by work and neglect personal health in the name of professional success. They may neglect the most precious relationship in their life. You may find that your mission statement will be much more balanced, much easier to work with if you break it down into the specific role areas of your life and the goal you want to accomplish in each area. Look at your professional role. You might be a salesperson or a manager or a product developer. What are you about in that area? What are the values that should guide you? Think of your personal roles: husband, wife, father, mother, neighbor, friend. What are you about in those roles? What important to you? Think of community roles, the political area, public service, volunteer organization. One executive has used the idea of roles and goals to create the following mission statement. My mission is to live with integrity and to make a difference in the life of others. To fulfill this mission, I have charity. I seek out and love the ones, each one, regardless of his situation. I sacrifice, I devote my time, talents, and resources to my mission. I aspire, I teach my example that we are all children of a loving Heavenly Father, that every gullet can be overcome. I am impactful. What I do makes a difference in the lives of others. Their roles take priority in achieving my mission. Husband, my partner, is the most important person in my life. Together, we contribute the fruits of harmony, industry, charity, and thrift. Father, I help my children's experience progressively greater joy in their life. Son, brother, I am frequently there for support and love. Christian, God can count on me to keep my covenant and serve his other children. Neighbor, the love of Christ is visible through my action towards other change agent. I am catalyst for developing high performance in large organization. Scholar, I learn important new things every day. Writing your missions in terms of the important roles in your life gives you balance and harmony. It keeps each role clearly before you. You can review your roles frequently to make sure that you don't get totally absorbed by one role to the exclusion of other that are equally or even more important in your life. After you identify your various roles, that you can think about the long-term goals or plans you make that support the principle describes in your mission statement. These roles should represent areas you want to focus on in the near future. Typically long-term goals are longer than a week to complete, but are most specific than the lifetime goals of your mission statement. Long-term goals you want to accomplish in each of those roles. We we are into the right brain again, using imagination, creativity, conscious, and inspiration. If these goals are the extension of a mission statement based on correct principles, they will be vitally different from the goals people normally set. They will be the harmony with correct principles with natural law which give you greater power to achieve them. They are not someone else's goals you have absorbed. They are your goals. They reflect your deepest values, your unique talent, your sense of mission, and they grew out of your chosen rules in life. An effective goal focus primarily on results rather than activity. It identifies where you want to be and in the process helps you determine where you are. It gives you important information how to get there and it tells you when you have arrived. It unifies your effort and energy. It gives meaning and purpose to all you do and it can finally translate itself into daily activities so that you are proactive, you are in charge of your life, you are making happen each day the things that will enable you to fulfill your personal mission statement. Rules and goals give structure and organize direction of your personal mission. If you don't yet have a personal mission statement, it's a good place to begin. Just identify the various areas of your life and the two or three important results you feel you should accomplish in each area to move ahead, give you an overall perspective of your life and a sense of direction. As we move into habit 3, we'll go into greater depth in the area of short-term goals. The important application at the point is to identify roles and long-term goals are as they relate to your personal mission statement. These rules and long term goals will provide the foundation for effective goals setting and achieving when we get to habit 3 day to day management of life and time. Family mission statement. Because habit 2 is based on principle, it has broad application in addition to individual families, service groups, and organizations of all kind become significant more effective as they begin with the and in the mind. Many families are managed on the basis of crisis, moods, quick fixes, and instant gratification, not on sound principles. Symptoms surface whenever stress and pressures mount. People become cynical, critical, or silent, or they start yelling and overreacting. Children who observe these kinds of behavior grow up thinking the only way to solve problem is flight or fight. The core of any family is what is changeless, what is always going to be there, shared visions and values. By writing a family mission statement, you give expression to its true foundation. The mission statement becomes its constitution, the standard, the criterion, the evaluation, and the decision making. It gives continuity and unity to the family as well as direction. When individual values are harmonized with those of the family members, work together for common purpose that are deeply felt. Again, the process is important as the product. The very process of writing and refining a mission statement becomes a key way to improve the family working together to create a mission statement builds the PC capacity to live it by getting input from every family member, drafting a statement, getting feedback, revising it, and using wording from different family members, you get the family talking communication on things that really matter deeply. The best mission statement are the results of family members coming together instead of mutual respect, expressing their different views and working together to create something greater than any one individual could do alone. Periodic views to expand perspective, shift, emphasize or direction, amend or give new meaning to time worn phrases can keep the family united in the common values and purpose. The mission statement becomes the framework for thinking for governing the family when the problems and crisis come. The constitution is there to remind family members of the things that matters most, to provide direction for problem solving and decision making based on correct principles. In our home we put our mission statement up on a wall in the family room so that we can look at it and monitor ourselves daily. When we read the phrases about the sound of love in our home, order, responsible, independence, cooperation, helpfulness, meeting needs, developing talents, showing interest in each other talents, and giving service to others. It gives us some criteria to know how we are doing in the things that matter most to us as a family.